A difficult person of digital currencies for clients and merchants is the outrageous value instability of the resources. The energy and recurrence of developments inside a brief period can be terrifying for new and transient financial backers. The craving for a generally steady digital money that copies the value strength of the fiat monetary market while holding the protection, security, and speed of cryptographic forms of money like Bitcoin prompted the improvement of Terra Classic. Terra Classic was sent off in 2018 and conveyed its blockchain in 2019. The stablecoin innovation stage consolidates the overall value security of true government-issued types of money with the protection qualities of Bitcoin BTC. What's more, it would send quick and reasonable exchanges through its stable cash. The Terra chain created stable monetary standards, fixed coordinated to the dollar, the South Korean won, the Mongolian tugrik, and other perceived monetary standards. The Terra chain was made by Daniel Shin and Du Kwon, who felt value steadiness and convenience could relieve fears of prompt misfortunes and advance an enormous hug and utilization of cryptographic forms of money and blockchain innovation. What is Terra Classic Lunc? Terra Luna Classic is a public decentralized blockchain convention. Terra Classic controlled the Terra's algorithmic stablecoin Tust, which sadly got depegged and plunged to seemingly its passing because of unstable economic situations occasioned and strengthened by the crypto downturn of 2022. In May, the Luna Classic crashed, bringing about the fork of the Terra Classic into two separate chains of the Terra Luna Classic cost expectation and the Terra chain. Terra is an open-source blockchain. CertiK guaranteed the demonstrating and numerical thinking of the organization as sound in 2019, soon after the Terra Classic's mainnet was sent off. The Terra Classic has since shaken off the odor of death left by seemingly the abrupt downfall of the and put into high-gear processes that would push the cryptographic money towards the accomplishment of its objectives, in spite of the fact that without the while the new Terra chain will zero in on fostering the most developed XUI plans began by the Terra Classic through the help of the Luna people group neurotics and desires to top and rise above the progress of Terra Classic, who at one point involved the subsequent situation on DeFi's rundown of most noteworthy coin by locked complete worth TVL. Terra Classic Lunc will keep on propelling its organization to help the improvement of decentralized applications. The evidence of stake agreement calculation abilities Terra. This calculation depends on the Tendermint tech, which permits holders to stake their Lunc resources as guarantees for an opportunity to approve exchanges on the Terra organization and get compensates relatively proportionate with the worth of their marked resources. The local badge of the Terra Classic organization is the Lunc, utilized for framework administration and mining. Validators likewise collateralize it for an opportunity to participate in the exchange approval processes on the organization. Terra Classic makes virtual installment consistent by making crypto installment passages for associations. It collaborated with a versatile-based installment arrangement stage in Korea to give installment administrations to online business stages. The organization rewards Terra with a small part of every exchange's inclusion for exchange expenses. Terra Classic is as of now worth $139. Lunc has moved 159% as of now with an exchanging volume of $31,787.27. Terra Classic is as of now positioned 115 among all digital forms of money with a market capitalization of $810 to $556,993. Using the general strength record RSI, moving weighted normal MWA, Williams fractal, and moving normal combination uniqueness MACD from the graph above, we can decide cost designs for Terra Classic Lunc to conclude whether having a bullish or negative year is going. Our cost expectation conjectures utilize continuous Terra Classic Lunc market information, and all information is refreshed live on our site. This permits us to give dynamic cost expectations in view of current market movement. Terra Classic Lunc Value Expectation 2023. Terra Classic, from certain perspectives, is one of the most astonishing digital forms of money to rise this year. Lunc. The Lunc cost gauge for 2023 expects a critical expansion in the year's final part, perhaps coming to $0 to none. Similarly, as with other cryptographic forms of money, the ascent will be steady, yet no impressive drops are normal. Averaging $195 in cost is very aggressive, yet it is practical sooner rather than later given expected joint efforts and progressions. Lunc is supposed to have a base worth of $1,167. Terra Classic Lunc Value Expectation 2024. In 2024, Terra Classic Lunc cost expectation has a lot of space for extension. Because of the likely declarations of various new associations and drives, we guess that the cost of Lunc will before long outperform $348. Nonetheless, we ought to hold back to check whether the Lunc's general strength record emerges from the oversold zone prior to putting down any bullish wagers. Taking into account the market instability, Lunc will exchange with a base exchanging cost of $278 and a typical exchanging cost of $336. Terra Classic Lunc Value Expectation 2025. Assuming that the vertical pattern go on until 2025, it could reach $147 and Lunc might benefit. In the event that the market encounters a decay, the objective may not be met. Lunc is supposed to exchange at a typical cost of $446 and a low of $418 in 2025. Terra Classic Lunc Value Expectation 2026. In the event that Terra Classic effectively helps market feeling among digital currency aficionados, the Lunc coin cost could stay stable for the following 5 years. As per our projections, Lunc will be green in 2026. The Lunc is supposed to reach and outperform its unequaled high in 2026. In 2026, the virtual cash will be valued at $627, with a base cost of $557 and a typical cost of $585. Terra Classic Lunc Value Expectation 2027. After some broad determining and specialized examination, we gauge the Lunc cost is supposed to cross a normal value level of $724 by 2027, with a base cost of $696 anticipated before the year's end. Besides, Lunc has a greatest value worth of $766. Terra Classic Lunc Value Expectation 2028. Because representing things to come organizations that are supposed to occur by 2028, we are expecting that a bullish pattern will keep carrying the typical cost to around $9863. On the off chance that Lunc figures out how to break the safe level in 2028, we could see a most extreme cost of $995. Neglecting to accumulate the help Lunc needs by 2028 could bring about a low of $835. Terra Classic Lunc Value Expectation 2029. While Lunc is endeavoring towards interoperability between organizations to hurry collaboration, the bullish pattern from the earlier year is supposed to proceed, so the base exchange cost has been set at $975 and a yearly cost close above $144 in 2029. Terra Classic Lunc Value Expectation 2030. By 2030, Terra Classic will at last outperform its past ATH values and record new cost levels. The base cost could be $1114 and possibly arrive at a greatest value worth of $1184, averaging out at $1142. The introduction of Terra flagged a continuation in the tenacious push of cryptographic forms of money to the world. Through a blend of imaginative innovation and devices, with speed and effectiveness upheld by considerable accomplices, Terra will keep on impacting the decentralized application space